Greetings, gang. Another Sunday. Okay, so here we go. I want to show you something that you might be interested in. I get a lot of emails from y'all, and the most common ones I get are over two subjects for questions, at least. One is gardening, and the second one is solar generators. And everybody always asks me in regards to solar generators, what one should I get? And my first question to everybody is, what do you plan on using it for? Okay. And y'all know as well as I do, there are a boatload of different solar generators out there. Some have more bells and whistles, some have less bells and whistles, some are more expensive, some are less expensive, some are expandable, some aren't, whatever, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So what I try to do is show you guys as many different options as I can where you can fulfill your need, especially after the video I showed you guys yesterday. This is kind of crucial for people. So what I wanted to do today is I want to show you a budget model, no bells and whistles to speak of, powerful generator. Okay, so let's get into this. What I've got here is the Oupes 1800 watt generator. Okay, now it's a mid-sized generator. It's bigger than like the EcoFlow Delta 1300 or Delta 2 or anything, but it's not as big as the Big Blue Eddies or the Delta Pro or the e-power generator or e-mango generator I showed you guys about a month ago. Okay, this is 1800 watts, mid-range. Okay, no bells and whistles on this. This is a generator. Okay, and I want to give you some of the specs on this here. Okay, so if I had it on, let's see if we get the screen going there. There we go. All right. So charging. This is not a fast charge generator. Okay, it has two inputs right here for charge, and I'll explain a little more on this in a second. Each one of them will get you 200 watts of input. So if you plug in this into the wall, and when I plugged it into the wall, I was getting 187 watts of input. Okay, this will take somewhere between 6 and 8 hours to charge from 30% to full on AC power with one. There are two inputs. You can double that, plug it into two separate outlets with two separate power bricks and get 400 watts of input. You can also do the same with solar panels. You can plug in two sets of solar panels. It will take 400 watts of solar input. Okay, but I want to reiterate, this is not a fast charge generator. It's not like the Delta Max or anything of the sort like that. Other than that, it's relatively standard for its size. It's got 3 AC plugs. Okay, you've got your cigarette lighter adapter, so you can plug off 12 volt something there, and then you've got your various USB, USB-C outputs on here. Okay, so it's your bare bones basic. On the back, like every other Oupes one, there is a light. Okay, which is always a nice feature. But I want to reiterate again, this is a basic generator. However, okay, budget comes into play for everybody. Okay, this is 1800 watts. With the current sale they've got going on, get this, it's $820. That's about 45 cents a watt hour. Okay, that's cheaper by the watt hour even than that AFRI that I showed you guys a couple of months ago that we were waiting for it to come back in stock. Remember, that one was 2,000 watts for $1,000, 50 cents a watt hour. This one's 45 cents a watt hour. Yes, you're getting it cheaper. You're giving up the bells and whistles for it. Just saying, okay? That in itself is a good deal. Now, a couple of things about this. Some I do like, some I don't. It is a power brick unit. Okay, I'm not overly a fan of them, but Given my druthers, I'd rather not have a power brick, but it does have a power brick. So you've got your two different cords that you've got to have for it. However, like I said, it's got two inputs, okay? See, I put one in there. Let's still got an extra hole. You can buy another power brick if you want, or if you've already got another Oupes model, the other power bricks that you have work with this too, because it comes with an 8mm barrel plug. That's how you charge it. The nice part about this is the charging's on the front, not on the side, not in the back. You're not hunting around. Everything except for the light that you need on this unit is on the front. That's personally something I like. Okay? I don't have to go hunting around, moving it around or whatever. If you want to charge at 400 watts, you need to buy a second power brick. Okay? Just saying. In regards for solar input, any solar panels will work. However, you will need to buy most solar panels are MC4 connectors, like the 12C vans I talk to you guys about all the time are MC4 connectors. You will need to buy, just like you will for any other one, the Y cables to connect the MC4 connector to the male and female on that side, and to connect to the male 8mm plug to put in here. Again, this will take 400 watts of input. You'll have to run 2 at 200 watts, 1, 2 at 200 watts, the second one. Okay? So you would need 2 sets of Y cables. I looked up the Y cables on Amazon. They're about $15, $16. Okay, so they're not terribly expensive. It does have your cigarette lighter adapter, so you can charge this in the car. Again, plugging it into the cigarette lighter on one end, plugging it into the unit on the other end. Like I said, this is a bare bones basic generator. Okay. However, for 820 bucks, 45 cents a watt hour, it's the cheapest I've ever seen of any generator at any level. Okay, whether it's 600 watts, 1200 watts, whatever. I looked up prices for comparison. Okay, now granted they come with bells and whistles, right? But if you want an 1800 watt Delta Max, that's going to cost you about 1250 bucks. If you want an 1800 watt Jackery, that's going to cost you just under 1500 bucks. Okay, so if you're looking for backup power that will run your refrigerator for a good 18 hours, okay, that will run any of the high drain appliances in your kitchen, your coffee pot, your toaster, whatever would be your pizza oven or your dehydrator, anything like that, this can handle it. All right, it can handle multiple at the same time too. Give you this, like I said earlier, this is not expandable. Okay, you are not going to get 240 volts out of this. You are not going to run your well pump. You are not going to hook this into your RV or something of the sort like that and get 30 amps. Okay, that is not what this is for. This is backup power, basic backup power to keep the critical infrastructure that you have as preppers. That's primarily keeping food cold, okay, or keeping lights on in the event of a power outage. This will handle it. This will keep you going. If you ran a refrigerator and lights, easy, through the night, into the next day, no problem. You'll never have any sort of issues with it whatsoever. Remember a year and a half ago, we were buying refurbished Delta 1300s for 850 bucks. Now you're talking brand new 1800 watts, so an extra 500 watts for the same money. The price on solar generators is going down. We all know that. The other problem, though, we have is the availability is becoming scarce. All right, they're just not able to make them as fast as people want to buy them. I don't know how long this deal is going to last. The link is through Amazon, and just like last time, what did we see? We put up the Affery, and it was gone in a couple of days. same thing could happen with something like this. This is not an exclusive deal just for us. This is, you go on Amazon, there's an $80 coupon. I think it normally, or maybe it's $810, I'm not sure. I think it normally retails for $8.99 and you get $80 off or $90 off or something. So it's $810, $820. Okay. But 45 cents a watt hour if you do the math. So if you're interested in one, the link is below. You're all set. As per normal, you know how we do things here. We're giving one away. Now, before we start, I want to let everybody know, as always, there is no short list. I am not on Instagram. I am not telling you to telegram me. None of that. The only way you are going to win the one we are giving away, I'm shipping it straight from my house. This is not coming from them. I've already got the unit. Is if you enter with the rules I'm about to give you below this video and this video only, and you are present on Tuesday night's live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, I will draw live for the winner 8 p.m. Eastern Tuesday night. We do the random comment picker just like always. The person who wins will have 3 minutes to reply that they are there. Send me their address and I will UPS this to them. Okay. How to enter? Again, you must make a comment under this video and this video only. This one is open to, and because I'm shipping it, okay, this one is open to anybody in the United States. Sorry guys in Europe, sorry guys in Canada. I sent stuff to Canada before and it took months to get to them, okay, because of customs and everything. In Europe, you're just not, these plugs aren't going to work. So US only, but that includes Alaska and Hawaii, so you guys can enter too. All right, I'll pay the shipping on it. Not a big deal. You must put in the comment below, primary comment only. Do not reply with any of this information. It has to be in the primary comment. The state in which you live in, and I don't know, what would be fun? How about this? Roughly when you subscribe to the channel, now that we've gone over 100,000 subscribers, and thank you all for your support, getting the channel there, getting the family that big. But so, yeah, roughly when you join the channel. Okay. Now, for those that are new to the channel, if you haven't done this before, I will let you know. In order to comment in the live stream, to say, I'm here, you must be subscribed to the channel for at least 24 hours before the live stream. So if you are seeing this on Tuesday afternoon at 7:30, half an hour before the live stream, and go, ooh, I want to win that, let me put it in there, and you didn't subscribe to the channel, you aren't able to make comments in the live stream. We do that to keep the trolls and the spammers out. So if you are interested in winning this, you're going to need to subscribe. Sorry. That's just how it works. I mean, there's only so many things I can do to keep all the riffraff out of here. So, Tuesday night, 8 p.m., I gave you the rules on how to enter. Oupes 1800 watt solar generator. I've mentioned solar panels to get for it before. If you want to increase the input capacity on this, you are going to need to spend a little bit of your own money, but buying one of these is a hell of a lot cheaper than buying one of these. Okay? And considering what DHS told us last week about, gee, they expect power outages and the grid going down, yeah, it might be worthwhile having one. So, good luck to everybody. Comment below. We'll see you Tuesday.